Peace, peace, peace. Hopefully, y'all's all with your brothers and sisters today. Um, Hopefully, the Most High in your house shot is blessing your day, man. Yeah, man. I just want to come back. First of all, yeah, Most High in your house shot is blessing your day. Just want to come back with another video real quick. Going to, it's kind of tied in. It's crazy because I kind of want to it's crazy how the Most High brings things back in remembrance and certain things. Because I kind of want to go into something else, but actually it kind of ties into something. Something I was just talking about. The other day on like Sunday, because I went to Dorney Park with my family and whatnot. And on the way there, was it on the way there or was it on the way? But it was on the way there. My sister was going into the whole, I guess, Joe Biden thing, stuff like that. I ain't worried about that. I'm just not. But it's kind of ties in, but it ties into that though, man. Like how first of all how Yahushua comes in the volume of the book, and in the spirit of prophecy. But shout out to brother Kwame Cole, Mashah, and Akar War, in the brother Assembly of Firstborn. Actually, it was crazy because I was actually watching the brother Assembly of Firstborn in one of his classes, or whatever, and and he pretty much said something like those are sinner problems, man. It was an old class. It was like one from it had to be a while back, like 2 years ago, whatever. But it was during the Ukraine Russia things and things of that nature. Somebody must have said all the nukes and stuff they passing on, but pretty much the same. But yeah, but the more you think about it, more like that just comes with I'm trying to spiritually mature. Not that we're ignorant of the signs of the times and stuff that we in, man. Because honestly, man, I didn't think about it yesterday, because people always try I was actually talking about this with a brother a while back, where he asked me, or I even told him, or I even gave an answer. It's now thinking about it, it's kind of because he asked me, what seal are we? And this is a close brother of mine. I'm not talking bad, or I ain't casting aspersions on what he asked me. I'm just looking at it now through another perspective. Now he said, listen, what seal in Revelation we in? I forgot all what I told him, but from my perspective, but. Now, man, it's just it doesn't really we really come in. We're in the whole book, man. We're in the whole book. We're not just it kind of goes into I remember reading this online a while back, man. People, somebody put a post up saying it was more of a call and response thing. It was kind of people say, oh, those were biblical times, and I think it was a sister had put it up, or yeah, I think the sister put it up. She said, "Oh yeah," but her reply was, "We are in biblical times," and that's true, man. We are in biblical times. We're in the volume of this book, man. So it's not just we're in Revelation, we're in this and that. We're in the whole volume of this book, man. Because if we really meditate on the how Isaiah 46 and 10. How he calls the end, tells the end from the beginning, things that nature. Yeah, man, we're in this whole book, man. So and that comes with shout out to the brother Kwame Call and Mashah, man, because that's why it is. It's so important, because inner prophecy is so important. That's that's the most important thing, because a lot of times people we are, especially Jake, the brother Kwame Cole says, man, Jake, we always focusing on outer prophecy, what's going outwardly, man, because our people, a lot of times, we like theatrics, we like things and that's too cool. That's part of what the call says. That's Jake. We just like theatrics, you kind of even say, shoot, the Most High is not how to say this, man. The Most High is like that, so we're gonna be like that. And I say that to say the Most High is very because that's how he shows off his power. It's a charisma that he has. So of course his people are gonna have it. That makes sense, because I'm not saying because when people say, oh, you're Lord forgive me, when people say oh, you're so theatrical, they mean you're so dramatic, or I mean it's more in a way of the Lord is showing the power. He's into that. This is this greatest story ever written, man. It's greatest, Wisdom of Solomon said, he do his judgment little by little, man. He does things according to his will, man. And he's he's into theatrics. I say that in fact that he's into that's what makes the scripture so great though. He's into the how I say this, man. He's just like that, man. That's how the Most High is. He's just is going he's going into that, man. It's actually the greatest, like the greatest stories ever written, man. And these are actually things that happen, but the great stories are in here, man. So that's what I mean by that, though. Because not to be taken the wrong way. So of course our people like that, man. But our people we tend to like that a lot. We like the outer things, like the outer prophecies. Though this going on, man. But pretty much, man, was really key is inner prophecy, man. What's going on with the inward man? Honestly, inwardly growing, man. That's really the most important prophecy. You know why, man? Because say, because what? Let me just get this in Proverbs, right quick. I could hit it in James, but let me hit this in Proverbs real quick, because Proverbs 27:2. Yeah, let's get this real quick. Proverbs 27:2, 27:1. I'm sorry. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what the day may bring forth. So yeah, man. So you know why it's so important, man? Because if you take the last breath, where did you stand with the Most High in your house, man? Seriously, it's not against Bunky Kong, but this life is not really like guaranteed. We really gotta appreciate life. I really have to remember, like, whatever's going on, man. Like, who can praise the Most High in your house in the grave? Like, tomorrow's not promised. It be the Lord's will. Like, He wakes you up. You see another second, another day, another minute, man. So like Ghostface even said, it was a interview he did like over 10 years ago with Montreality, I think. He said, man, listen, man, I'll go crazy if I thank the Most High enough. He said, listen, because on my way here, could have been hit by a bus, or I could have been, like, he was going to how this generation pretty much, like, they're missing the Most High, they're missing God. So that was really, if y'all watch it, I guarantee, it was a good interview. I suggest y'all watch it. But he's pretty much saying, listen, I'll go crazy if I don't, like, if I, like, for how many times, like, I will have to thank Him for every breath, every moment, everything, because a lot of times they plan things, but like Proverbs 16:1 says, listen, it be of the Lord's will, and James says. So that's why the inner prophecy is most important, because the most High can, like, say if you, like, you don't live to see the stuff ahead, like, the props, the trouble ahead, the height of Jacob's trouble, I should say, the height of it, because I touched on that in the past, but the height of it, man. Where do you stand, like, inwardly, with the Most High in your house, man? Where do you stand with them before that, man? So that's what's most important, rather than saying, okay, like, saying gotta prep for this, and if you want to prep for certain things, cool, get what you need to get for, like, times ahead, cool. But at the end of the day, man, the Most High in your house, they gonna save you out of that, save us out of that. That's the only way, man. But that's what it is, man. That's the most important thing is in the prophecy, man. Because honestly, it's either this, the Most High takes my life, man. I hope it's like Isaiah 57:1, or like what Simon 4 says, like, merciful man, he removes certain man from the dangers to come. Like, he could do that. He's done that with certain brothers and sisters. He's done that. He's gonna continue to do that. Like, once he preserve them from the evil to come. So or he could just, it's a wise earth and that's proud. He could just take the life, because it's like, okay, let me, okay, okay, she's done. I mean, he's done, she's done. It's just time for them to go. So it could be judgment, it could be mercy taking away from evil to come, or it could just die. That's all of it as well. But that's why in the prophecy, matters so much, man, because that's the most important thing. We're renewing and killing the old, being better day by day. Learning from your mistakes that you made day by day, man. So let's go to Sirach 39 real quick, because I was just looking at this, man. So honestly, all the stuff that's going on, man, you can't, don't be ignorant of anything. Like Sirach says, don't be ignorant of it. Be aware, but it's just like that really ain't really, it is what it is. This stuff is all written to happen, man. So, Ecclesiastes chapter 39 verse 1 says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and I'm going to start from time, my bad. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and will be occupied in prophecies. So yeah, I mean, on one level, it is talking about the prophecies ahead, like, the prophecies, like, with Matthew 24, or Daniel, Revelation, 2nd Ezra 2. But honestly, shout out to Bro Kwame Call, because they brought this, he had brought this out. Revelation 19 and 10. This is the most important prophecy, man. This is the most important prophecy, because this is Revelation chapter 19 verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and I said, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and I am thy brethren, and that I have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh. And the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Yeah, man. The testimony, man, like the new covenant, of course, man. That's what it is. That's the grace and like I even said, that's the gospel. Actually, I was looking at that yesterday. The witness and testimony of Yahweh Shai, the grace and mercy of Yahweh Shai, and how He's in the volume of the book, man. That's a prophecy. A wise man is going to be occupied in it. Like, trying to see Yahweh Shai throughout this whole book, man. Even that yesterday kind of popped in my mind. I was going over with the whole David sent 1 Samuel 25 yesterday, man. That whole account, I was kind of looking at it, man. But even seeing, like, Yahweh Shai in that, man, because Abigail would be kind of in that situation would be representing of us, the nation, us, like, Cleveland, like, to forsake, leaving the wickedness of this world, because she was Abigail. If you don't know, read 1 Samuel 25. She was with a rich man, but he was the son of Belial, meaning he was kind of like worthless. He wasn't shit. He was wicked as hell, and but she was still obedient to him. Though she was still obedient and did her job. But the Most High wanted her with David, so pretty much he ends up killing the ball. She becomes David's second wife, or second wife, whatever, and she lives in a cave with him. So what's that? That's very just symbolic of the nation, the people, like, the Most High in Yahweh's servants, man. Us repent and leaving the wickedness of this world. That would be like on the ball in this sense, and and going to serve and becoming actually the bride of Christ, the wife of the son of David, man. That's just like, and she lived in the cave. She left everything she had. Then Yahweh said, anybody that leaves man, wife, family, riches, lands, and follows me, you're gonna get 100-fold. So, and she went to live in the cave, and much tribulation and much things comes with the kingdom, man. So, then she lived, and she was able to live and live with David the rest of his days, even though that kingdom, had corruption in it, things of that nature. What happened. But I said to say it's all like spiritually, like, it's like kind of us, but in this time it like, us being the bride of talking about the nation, of course, but being the bride of the son of David, man. You're gonna actually go through this, go through these trials and tribulations and things of that nature, but you'll be in the son of David's kingdom, man. So that won't have corruption, man. So yeah, man, that's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much saying, like, the spirit of prophecy. You seeing even with the little things, Yahweh Shai in the volume of the book, because what did he say? This book is written of me, man. So you're seeing things that he said, things that happened in his life. You see it in the volume of the book, man. That's the testimony. Let me read this again, man. That's the spirit of prophecy too. Let me get Revelation chapter 19 verse 10. Okay, this is Revelation 22. This is the same thing too. Anyway, Revelation chapter 19 verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and I said unto him, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant of thy brethren, that I have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh, and for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. So yeah, man. Let's go Isaiah 8 and 10, 8 and 20. I'm sorry. Exactly, man. That's the testimony. Then I'm gonna hit John again. Hit John. Isaiah chapter 8 verse 20 says, to the law and the testimony if thou speakest not according to this word, it is because there's no light in them. So yeah, man. So the law, of course, knows book of law, and the testimony. The testimony of what? Different testimonies of the prophets, of course, but testimonies. But what were they testimony of? Yahweh Shah, everything. The book was written of him. The things that come, man. Him. In the testimony, if they speak not according to his word, according to his word, is because there's no light in them. So what? What the light of what? The light of Christ in them, the light of the Most High Yahweh in them, man. Matthew, 5:14, man. You are the light of the world, man. That's the city that cannot be hid. 1 Thessalonians 5:5. Ye are the children of the light, man. But they're not, doing the speaking according to his word, things in nature. It's not no light in them, man. And the testimony of what? Yahweh Shah, man. That's it. Yeah, man. But that whole Nabal, Abigail Nabal thing, man, that's just kind of like me, that's how I thought about it. That's just like, seeing him in the bottom of the book, man, because, there's a lot of different factors into that, just for context clarity per se, because, she really wasn't into that, living in the cave for a long time, but I'm just spiritually talking when I say that too. But yeah, let me get John chapter 1 verse 17. Yeah, for the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So yeah, man, that's a testimony, testimony of his grace and his mercy, that the book is written of him, man. So yeah, let's go Thessalonians 5. First Thessalonians 5 real quick. Yeah, actually, no, I should have went there before I quoted it, because I was going there anyway. Praise the Most High. I guess I was spirit that he wanted. But yeah, man, it's all prophecy, man. Inwardly, man, fighting the old man, killing the old man, which Yahushua came to do, man. Because like I always said, man, like how he came, saved us conventional way, man, we were going to go back in captivity again. Hey, say if he did, come to this day, we would go, he's saying your own worst enemy is you, man. That's it. Like Notorious said, man, we can't change the world unless we change ourselves. And like Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror, man. That's what it is, man. Yeah, man, that's what it is. And I say Notorious, a movie that came out, but that's what it is. He came to save us from us. That's it, man. So once you do that, you can't overcome death, and kill off the old man. That's really it. Because even with that, man, because it's like we had rest before, when we went to the land before, but but there wasn't everlasting rest. That's why Yahushua came to provide everlasting rest, man. That's it, man. It is too. Let me say this too, because it's always about. Because I'm really trying to reach a level of spiritual maturity too. Because that's why, a lot of times, even with our brothers and sisters in Christianity, man. But we gotta realize, shout out to brother from Assembly of Firstborn. It really was and I'm not saying, of course, we always going to keep his law, statutes, and commandments, of course. That's when I get, but not done away with. So let me not. You're going to do that. So anybody says differently, no. The Most High and Yahushua never commanded that. So they're lying. They're a liar. But it was always now, really realizing compared to now, it was really about the grace and mercy of the Most High, man, and the grace and mercy of Yahushua and the Most High Yahushua, man. That's what it is. Because by that we aren't consumed as a people, as a nation, man. So that's what it is, man. Like shout out to brother Akawar said, that's Numbers 7:89, man. Mercy is over top of the law, man. The mercy of God, the mercy of the Most High is over top of the law, man. It is. And the law is perfect. The law is perfect, and like Sirach says, his law, Psalm says, and Sirach says, law is perfect and without lies. So no, there's nothing wrong with that too. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Shoot, you have actually a long life by keeping the law. You'll actually have a long life. So that's not. I'm just saying, man. That's what it is, man. But even our brothers and sisters in Christianity, man, I can't get to it. Because it is about the grace and mercy, but what they're missing, our brothers and sisters, fortunately, they're in not just in Christianity, other factions, denominations as well. They kind of tend to believe that the law is done away with and things of that nature. They're not really nothing to go into because has been going off over already. But just in case y'all don't, it's not. But it's just more of that's really what it is, man. Because it's like that's what it is, man. Like it's really his mercies, man. First Thessalonians. The First Thessalonians, man. Yeah, First Thessalonians 5. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of prophecies, yeah. Speaking of prophecies, First Thessalonians 5:20. Despise not prophecies. Yeah, so don't despise that, man. Don't despise, Yeah, actually, you know what? That kind of ties into what I'm going to say too. Don't despise that prophecy of Yahushua, man. Of the testimony and the grace and mercy of Yahushua. Don't despise that on both ankles. Just focus on the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Man, we really gotta realize that there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But just focus. But also the grace and mercy of like the Most High Yahushua can. Also, too, you don't despise it as well as in okay, like speaking of law, statute, commandments, like saying that's done away with because of him, and that'll be despising that prophecy, which is a testimony of the grace and mercy of Yahushua, man, in the Most High Yahushua. Because now it's kind of like this, man, like. That's what Yahushua did. It's like the streets, man. It's like niggas do a bid and stuff like that. Now the nigga that you that did a bid for you, and he comes home and everything that he went through in there, shoot, and you come back and you still on that. Excuse my language. You still on that bullshit? Yeah, like I'm gonna have a problem with you. Like, bro, what you mean? I did this bid for you. I got locked up for you to not be on that bullshit anymore. Now you come back and you still on that bullshit. Yeah, man, I'm not messing with you. That's what it is. That's kind of the equivalent to saying for the law, that's despising prophecy, testimony of grace and mercy. Yeah, I was shot, man, because through grace do we make the law void? No. So yeah, exactly. But also realize that we aren't consumed because the Most High's and Yahweh is the grace and mercy, man. That's all we aren't consumed. Let me just get Lamentations, man. But yeah, man, don't despise the prophecies, man. The prophecy, man. If you meditate in that, man, the wise man gonna also, man, inner prophecy, man. So the inner prophecy, that's what it is, man. The inner prophecy, of course, man. That's what it is. That's the most important thing, man. Because listen, that's why I don't know. This is me personally. I actually will. I will probably touch on that too. I might just because we served the false balance is abomination to the Lord, and we serve a balanced God. Because I did actually, that's something I did want to talk about though. Because when I went to Dorney Park, Sorry. When I went to Dorney Park, though, last time I went was 2017 with my brother, and the prices we went on a weekday, but the prices was a little cheaper. And now things are getting more cost. It was my ticket was $78. It was really expensive. So, yeah, not counting all together the people I went with, but it was really expensive. So I was like, dang. But also too, I noticed that the feeling it wasn't the same when especially of course as you get older, like Paul says, a child put away childish things, or you get a different perspective when you're older, when you go to the amusement parks or do certain things. But also too, maybe my sister said this to me. I agreed, man. But I was in my mind, listen, that's all of the Most High, because I touched on this years ago with Isaiah 24. He's taking the mirth out of the land, because it wasn't even the same feeling, when I went even then, or when I went going to with summer camps growing up, going to a Dorney Park or a Six Flag or a Hershey Park, things of that nature. It's just not. It wasn't the same feeling, because that's all the Most High is doing. He's taking the mirth out of the land. People aren't even how it was. I say even for you 5 years ago, man, or even before that. It's not the more pretty much the Most High's taking that the mirth out, enjoy it out of the land. Of course, the pandemic, the whole COVID-19 thing, it made it shift, but that was even all the Most High's doing as well, man. Because me personally, the pandemic, even if there was a contrived, or even if it's the powers that be, the rules that be, kind of contrived that or socially engineered that, the Most High's still in control of that as well. Isaiah 45:7, man, he can mix good and evil. So So the Most High did that as well. But yeah, man, he's taking the mirth out of the land, the happiness, and joy, man. That's why, as days is more violence is even the earth, man. Because that's what people get love now. That's a hobby, man. Just that stuff, or whoredom and violence, all that stuff, man. Whoredom, violence, all that stuff, man. So it ain't nothing new. Same thing is going on as in the days of Noah too. So I wanted to kind of touch on that. I might touch on that Lord as well, but yeah, man, it's not the same because I'm pretty sure, man, y'all like. But as for me, pretty much to say, so when you do certain things, like bro, I honestly, man, I get more of fun like building talking with brothers, in the word, and more enjoyment than like stuff that stuff that I don't know, man, because when I was there I had a good time, but it's just like damn, I thought I kind of went back out. I was like, okay, so I said to myself this summer, my bad y'all, because I'm going to a diatribe again, but I said to myself this summer, okay, I am going to try to do something this summer, man. I'm going to try to do something as well. But when I did, I was like, all right, cool. I mean, like, I ain't really I'm not really missing too much. It really wasn't that much, man. So that's what First John says: "Better you he that's in the world." I'm not saying you in the world because you do those things, but those things, because that's what's being pushed on people: fun, man. But it's still balanced, because this is the day the Lord has made. Rejoice and be glad. And there's also, sorry, it says, defraud yourself not have a good day. Do things that you like to do. But yeah, man, I'm just going to aspect of the Most High is taking like the mirth out of the land. He's taking all the joy, he's just getting rid of that. He's causing it to cease, man. That's why things are going up. I'm going into all out prophecy now, but most importantly, man, in the prophecy, man, you'll remember the peace that he left with you, man. So I forgot where I was going with all that. Wow. But yeah, man, don't despise. All right, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 20. Despise not prophecy. So yeah, man, that's is what it is, man. So yeah, man. So that's what it is, man. Don't despise that stuff, man, because the testimony of the Most High, Yahushua. Oh yeah, Lamentations. That's where I was going, man. Yeah, man. Lamentations 3:22 says, "It is of the Lord's mercies that we aren't consumed, because His compassions fail not." So yeah, man. And also Malachi, of course. Malachi 3 and verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed. So yeah, man. So yeah, the mercies, man. So that's the prophecies, man. To not despise, man, because but I'm reading one more time. But he that giveth the mind to the Lord the Most High, and occupy in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. Also, too, yeah. Well, notice how it says, like, it's kind of this lines up with Joshua 1:8, of course. But the meditation thereof, man, because you gotta sit and meditate on that, especially in the prophecies of how, like I said, like how Yahweh in each, like in this book, man, how he's written, man, each different accounts, different things that happen, different things that he taught us in this book, man, because a lot of yeah, man, he's in the volume of the book, man. So that's a testimony and the prophecy of Yahushua, man, and which he established, man, in the new covenant, man. So yeah, man, that's really what it is, especially yeah, man. So hopefully this was edifying, man. So yeah, the Most High Yahushua keeps blessing your day. We showing that love towards one another, man, in the word, outside the word, man. So yeah, man. So hopefully that we walk in the spirit, we stay in the spirit, man. So, and also too, self-examination, man. Like somebody had to do, man, each and each day, man, because I'm not a hypocrite. I gotta do what I'm on here for, man. I have to be even better, man. So shoot, these words be cutting me, man. So hopefully this is edifying, man. So peace.